Hey guys, this is Render Chaos with another video. I'm sorry if I'm laughing. My sister just told me something funny. I can't really get it out of my head. But before we start this video, I do want to let you guys know that I am sick. I have a runny nose. I'm actually congested a lot. So if I sound different, I'm sorry. You may hear some coughing here and then. Sorry about the lighting as well. The lighting is really horrible right now. I'll show you the light. So, yeah, I'm trying to cover it with my big ass head. But either way, let's get this video started. This video is for the LA Chargers. It's an update for what they have been doing for the last week or month or so. So let's get started, guys. One of the things that they have done is they signed cornerback Ryan Reed out of Baylor. He's 5'11", 190 pounds. Some of his career highlights are he has 28 pass deflections, 90 tackles, 6 interceptions, and 3 forced fumbles in 44 games. So that's pretty good. He seems legit, but I still don't think he will be able to beat out Desmond King. So Desmond King, hopefully you win the job. Also, for Desmond King, we all know that he can also be used as a safety. Hopefully not. I would love him much more as our nickel and dime corner. So hopefully he stays there. Also, we signed the entire 2017 NFL draft class that we have drafted. Good, perfect by the Chargers. I like that. Like last year, we had a lot of problems with Joey Bosa. You guys all know. Either way, another thing is it's pretty old news, but I'm still happy about it. We signed Trey Boston to strengthen our safety spot, which I really like. I like this pick. But in order to do that, we had to release Orlando Franklin. Really happy about that. We saved a lot of money by releasing him. Hopefully, I tell you the truth, someone could pick up his slack, because, well, it's not even going to be a lot of slack, because, well, he sucked. But either way, another thing is that has me really irritated is that our rookie first-round pick for 2017 is already injured. Yes, Mike Williams is injured already, and we haven't even started our damn season. We haven't even started, like training or anything. Like, come on, man. He's battling a herniated disc in his lower back. He's going to be out for the next 2 weeks for OTAs. He should be back for training camp. But it looks like the Chargers don't want to rush him, so he might be out for a little bit more. Also than that, what do the Chargers need to do to make the 2017 NFL playoffs? Number one, stay healthy. If the Chargers can stay healthy, they have a legitimate chance. Now, as we all know, the Chargers have the third toughest schedule this year. That bother me? Hell no. Why? Because I have confidence in my team to perform when it counts. Okay? Now, another thing they need to do is they need to stay consistent. No more losses. No more 3 7-point losses. No more big-time losses. We haven't had a team shut us out in a long time, but still, these 3 to 7-point losses, it's kind of like a big loss because, we're the ones messing up. It's not like the other team just, beat us the whole game and then won by 3 7 points. No, we've been winning the whole game, and then we gave up the lead in the fourth quarter with a couple minutes to go. Another thing, Phillip Rivers needs to stay consistent. No picks. No unnecessary picks. No unanswered picks. No throwing the ball away to a cornerback. Okay, last year he had the most interceptions of any other quarterback in the league. Okay, he had 21 interceptions. That's embarrassing, especially for a veteran like him. You know your quarterback sucks. and he doesn't have the receivers to perform when a guy like Cody Kessler outperforms your quarterback. I mean, hell, even freaking Robert Griffin III did better. Crap, man. And only not to mention, we are the ones who gave the Browns their only fucking win. So you can see where my anger comes out of. But either way, we need to sign Melvin Ingram now. Do not wait till the last minute, okay, Ags, Bonos. Do not wait to re-sign this guy before the offseason. Sign him either now or during the season, because this guy will leave our team and he will go to a contender's team, which I have a feeling he will be going to the freaking Patriots like every other player wants to go to the freaking Patriots. Okay, I don't want to see Melvin Ingram in a Patriots jersey. Okay, sign him to a 4-year contract worth $35+ million. I was head coach, I already would have had the deal done a long time ago. Last thing, keep all players happy. Keep their morales happy. Okay? We have a lot of players this upcoming offseason to re-sign. Notable players. Melvin Ingram. Melvin Ingram. Number 2, Jason Verrett. Number 3, Tyrell Williams. Number 4, hopefully we re-sign him. Hopefully, Trey Boston. We need to keep these players happy. Now I'm not saying to go out there pay them like $15 million for like 3 seasons. No, go out there and keep them happy to the point where they will want to come back to us. Next thing is I'm going to be discussing the schedule. In preseason, I believe that week 1 we will beat the Seahawks. Week 2 we will lose against the Saints. Week 3 we will beat the Rams. And week 4 we will beat the 49ers. That will give us a 3-1 preseason. And regular season. Week 1 we're at the Broncos. We win. Week number 2 against the Dolphins. We win. Week number 3 we're at home against the Chiefs. We lose. Week 4 we're at home against the Eagles. We win. Week 6 we're at the Raiders. We lose. Week 7 we're at home against the Broncos. We lose. Week 8 we surprise the Patriots. We win. Week 9 we're at the bye week, so halfway we're sitting at 5-3. Week 10 we're at the Jaguars. We win. Week 11 we're at home against the Bills. We win. Week 12 we get murdered by the Cowboys. We lose. Week 13 we get our revenge against the Browns. Week 14 we get faced the Redskins. We win. Week 15 we go against the Chiefs. We win. Week 16 we go against the Jets. We win. And week 17 we lose to the Raiders. With this being said, we go 11-5, and that's the best record we've had in almost 5 years. So, excuse me. Some of the stats that I think that some of our players will get is Phillip Rivers will throw for over 4,600 yards. I think he will get 37 passing touchdowns and 13 to 16 interceptions. Melvin Gordon will rush for 1,250 yards, 13 rushing touchdowns, and 4 receiving touchdowns. In total, that will give him 17 touchdowns in the season. Joey Bosa, I believe he'll have 50-plus tackles. He'll be having 14 sacks, from 13 to 14 sacks. He will have 2 forced fumbles, 15 tackles for loss. He will win, in my mind, he will win Defensive Player of the Year. Next, there will be Jason Verrett. I think Jason Verrett will have 4 interceptions, 16 pass deflections, and will have 1 pick six. Casey Hayward will have 5 interceptions and 20 pass deflections. I think that these players will be good. I think another player, my dark horse to win Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year will be Desmond King. I believe Desmond King will be getting 2 interceptions and 6 pass deflections. Another thing I want to do, I think this will be the lineup for our team. On offense, of course, we all know I'm gonna go with the offensive line first, and then other players. Okay. So on offense, I believe our offensive line will go like this. Left tackle will be Russell Okung. Left guard will be Matt Slauson. Our center is, I believe, we will sign Nick Mangold. Put him as center. If not, Max Turk is there. Right guard will be Forrest Lamp. Right tackle will be, I believe, Chris Harrison will end up beating Barksdale for that position. For quarterback, of course, will be Rivers. I think we'll keep Mike Berkovisi, and Mike Berkovisi will end up beating Calvin Clemens for the spot. At running back, it'll be Melvin Gordon. Behind Melvin Gordon will be Brandon Oliver. Behind Brandon Oliver will be what's his name? Ken John Barnard. For receivers, our receiver number 1 will obviously be Keenan Allen. Number 2, if healthy, will be Mike Williams. Number 3, Tyrell Williams. Number 4, I believe that Jamal Jones will end up beating Travis Benjamin for that spot. Number 5 will be Travis Benjamin, and number 6 will be. Oh man, this is tough. I think number 6 will end up being Deron Brown. So yeah, tight ends. I think tight ends. Antonio Gates is still going to be the man, but he's not going to play as much. I think Hunter Henry will be on number 1 tight end. Number 2 tight end will be Antonio Gates, and number 3 tight end will be Jeff Cumberland. And of course, number 4 tight end will be Mike Wynn, but he's our long snapper. So yeah. I think that's all of the offense, I believe. For defense, I believe the way it's going to go for the front 4. The front 7 will be, front 7 will be left end will be Joey Boza. Defensive tackle will be Mebane. Nose tackle will be Corey Leggett. Right end, will be Melvin Ingram. And our left outside linebacker will be, oh my God, what's his name? Jatavis Brown. Middle linebacker or inside linebacker will be Denzel Perryman, and right outside linebacker, I believe, will end up being Jeremiah Tautu. For our corners, corner number 1 will be Casey Hayward. Corner number 2 will be Jason Verrett. Corner number 3 will be Desmond King. Strong safety number 1 will be, I believe, strong safety number 1 will be Trey Boston. Number 2 will be. I think it's just a tough decision. Strong safety number 2 will most likely be. Oh man. I'm sorry. I am so dumb. Strong safety number 1 will be Jalil Adai, and number 2 will be. I always forget his name. He's number 31. Something Phillips. Adrian Phillips, there we go. And free safety number 1 will be Trey Boston, and number 2, I believe, will end up being that rookie that we drafted, something Jenkins. So, sorry for that mess up. Our kicker, of course, will be Lambo. Maybe that Young Ho Koo or whatever can beat him out. I doubt it, but punter will most likely be Drew Kaiser. So I mean that's all. I think that's all that that's up to right now. But that's Chargers recap, and leave your comments on the comment section, of course. And remember, guys, stay classy.